Chapter 6 Introduction to Scratch. Children, you have learned that computer is a machine which works on electricity. It is different from human being in the aspect that it cannot work on its own. We have to give instructions to the computer. Suppose you want to express your feelings to your family and friends. How would you do that? For doing so, we need a medium to talk or write. This medium is known as language. Similarly, to give instructions to computer, we need to learn language that a computer understands. It understands only few special languages of its own known as programming languages. In this chapter, we will learn one such language known as Scratch. Scratch is a program used for making simple animations and games. It contains a library of characters that you can use. These characters are known as sprites. Scratch helps us in developing games and graphics that we can see, use, and enjoy. It provides you a graphical environment that lets you learn the programming in an easy and fun manner. Fact bit: Scratch is a visual programming language. Starting Scratch. To start Scratch, follow the steps given below. Step 1. Click on the Start button. Step 2. In the search bar, type Scratch 2. Step 3. Click on Scratch 2. The Scratch window opens. Fact bit: Scratch was developed by the Lifelong Kindergarten Group led by Michel Resnick at MITLab. Components of a Scratch window. Let us know about some of the important components of a Scratch window. Sprite. Sprites are the objects which help in making up the Scratch project. They perform the actions in the project. A Scratch project cannot be made without the help of a sprite at all. There are various instructions like move, rotate, and play music which are given to a sprite by using the graphics block. Stage. It is where the sprites perform, move, and interact with each other. Toolbar. There are 4 tools which are important to perform an action on sprites which are provided by the toolbar. To duplicate sprites, costumes, sounds, blocks, or scripts. To delete sprites, costumes, sounds, blocks, or sprites. To make sprites bigger. To make sprites smaller. New sprite buttons. These are used to create new sprites. Block palette. It is mainly used to give the various instructions like move, rotate, and play music to a sprite. All these instructions are very important at the various stages of the running of a sprite program. The block palette is further divided into various categories depending upon their use and the manner in which their function is to be carried out. There are various categories in which the block in the palette is divided, such as motion, control, looks, etc. The block mainly represents the various commands that can be given to the sprite. Sprite list. It is the thumbnails of all the sprites that are displayed in the project. Script. It is a collection of stepwise instructions that are given to a sprite to do a specific task. It consists of minimum 2 blocks. Script area. Here all the blocks constituting instructions for sprites are placed. Fact bit: You can download Scratch for free from www.scratch.mit.edu. Let us learn how to program in Scratch with the help of a basic task. Moving the sprite. A sprite can be programmed to do various actions. Let us learn about these actions. A sprite can be moved or turned through different angles by selecting the blocks in the motion block category. The movement of the sprite is a very important aspect in the creation of a sprite. To move the sprite, follow the steps given below. Step 1. Click on the motion block category in the blocks palette. Step 2. Drag Move 10 Steps block from the blocks palette to the script area. There are by default 10 steps at the value in the move block which can be changed according to the requirement. You will notice the movement of the sprite by the specified number of steps. Step 3. Now drag the turn 15 degrees block to the script area. The angle of turning value is 15 by default. Change it to 180. Step 4. Click on the block to make sprite move. Fact bit: Scratch can run on different operating systems, including Windows, Mac OS, and Linux. Adding sound. There is also this unique feature in a sprite. The sprite can be made to say words or play sounds by using various blocks in the sound block category. It is an important and integral part of the project, as adding the sound makes the project to be represented better as well as easy to understand. To add sound in Scratch, follow the steps given below. Step 1. Click on the sound block category in the blocks palette. Step 2. Drag the play drum 1 for 0.25 beats block from the blocks palette to the script area. Change the drum type and the number of beats. Click on the block. The sprite will play the sound. You can choose different type of drums from the drop-down menu. Making sprite dance. To make a sprite dance, follow the steps given below. Step 1. Drag out the Move 10 Steps block to the script area. Step 2. Drag the Play Drum 1 for 0.25 beats block from the blocks palette. Step 3. Add another Move 10 Steps block. Click inside the block and type -sign. Step 4. Click on any of the block to run the stack. Repeating steps. This step is also very important, as at times there is a need to use the already used steps again and again if the same process is to be carried out again in the same program. This step turns out to be very helpful in reducing the effort of the one making the program. There are various blocks which may be used for this purpose. It would be amazing to know that the actions of a stack of blocks can also be repeated by making use of the various blocks in the control block category. Forever block. It runs block inside over and over. To execute the forever block, follow the steps given below. Step 1. Click in the control block in the blocks palette. Step 2. Drag the forever block from the blocks palette to the script area. Step 3. Click on the motion block in the blocks palette. Step 4. Drag the Move 10 Steps block from the blocks palette to the script area. Step 5. Drop the block inside the forever block. Step 6. Drag the Turn 15 degrees block from the blocks palette to the script area. Drop the block inside the forever block after the move block. As soon as you will click on the block, you will notice that the sprite repeats the movement and the turning actions. The stop button on the top of the stage can be clicked to stop the script from running. When clicked block. It is also very important and useful block in the events section. When this block is on the top of stack of blocks, the actions of the blocks gets executed when the green flag on the top of the stage is clicked. So, this is the block which is of utmost importance and without which the execution of the blocks is difficult. For illustration, let us try out an example with when clicked block. The green flag on the top of the stage is to be clicked at first to execute the given block. In order to start your program, just click on the green flag. Step 1. Drag out the blocks as shown in the figure given. Step 2. Drag out when clicked from the Events block and snap at the top. Adding new sprite. To add new sprite, follow the steps given below. Step 1. Click to paint a new sprite. Step 2. Click to select a sprite from the existing list. Step 3. Click OK. The new sprite will be added on the stage. Fact bit. The first test version of Scratch appeared in 2002, creating a new project. Step 1. Click on the File menu. Step 2. Choose the New option. a new project opens up. Saving a project. Step 1. Click on the File menu. Step 2. Choose the Save option. Step 3. The Save Project dialog box appears. Select the folder in which the project is to be saved. Step 4. Specify the name of the file in the File Name box. Step 5. Click on the Save button. Fact bit. Scratch 2 projects are saved with the extension .sp2. Opening a project. Step 1. Click on the File menu. Step 2. Choose the Open option. Step 3. The Open Project dialog box appears. Select the project name. Step 4. Clicking on the Open button will open the selected project in the Scratch window. Lesson sum up. Scratch is a free visual programming language developed at the MIT. It is an animation language used to make sprites move on the stage. Scratch can be used to make simple animations and games. In Scratch, the objects that we animate are called sprites.